Is it cold where you guys are? I feel like my face looks orange. Too much makeup. Hi, Cat here in chaos. Hi, Marty. I sent your email, Marty. Hello, Gabrielle is in the house. It's very cold. I'm so cold. I had a little Christmas sweater on earlier too, and I took it off because it was hot. That's John. Oh, 70. That's like the perfect weather. It's not cold, it's not hot, it's just perfect. I love that, like you feel like later on there's going to be like a little chill. When I lived in Florida, it used to get like that too. It used to get like in the colder months, it wasn't real hot. It was hot. You could have went swimming, but it used to turn really quickly and you still needed a little jacket when you went out. My throat is raw because I read 2 chapters today of Rebecca. What's everybody up to tonight? What's your cozy little snack you have with your diamond painting? Are you diamond painting? What are you diamond painting? Oh, I love the coasters. I had really pretty ones, and I think I bought them from Temu. Like, I think my first canvas was a Temu canvas. And then I was like, oh, well, okay, let me find something else. And they were so cute. They were bright Christmas red. And in the middle was white ABs. And they said like Noel and Merry Christmas, like in a real vintage font. And then I decided that I was going to seal them and I ruined them. Still working on your huge Lucy. So I was scrolling before I came over. I actually read 2 chapters. Well, I got up early this morning and I started to diamond paint Quiet Snow because I wanted to get into the next row because it got into her hair. Hi, Diamonds and Doxies. How you doing? What are you working on? And um I said, "Well, I diamond painted for an hour and a half, and then we went to the cemetery because it was John's mom's birthday today, and while I was there were ravens everywhere in the tree that where her and his mom and dad are. So I took some, videos of the ravens. Everything's great. How about you, Cheryl? And then I came home and I was, like, a little wiped out, but I had to wait for a delivery. Um Who's here? What's her name? Scarlett? Yeah, Scarlett. Okay, Lisa, wake up. Sacred Heart is here. She's here. And I didn't unbox her. And I was waiting for um something from Art Dot that I can't show you guys because it's sold out. They let me know. You can't show it. Put it away. I'm like, okay. Um, and then oh no, then John got on the phone with Apple, which is like something that I really should videotape anytime he's on the phone with Apple because it's just like I don't know how they just don't hang up on him. Um, he has no patience. Um, and I said, "Well, I'm gonna go read," because he's busy trying to figure out how to connect his AirPods to the television because he wants to see a movie, and we were gonna take the train into New York to go see it at the Angelica. And I was like, "Oh, that was right down the street from where I lived. I used to go to the Angelica all the time. Yeah, let's go." But I think it's called Age of Disclosure, and it's limited. Like it's here, Washington, and maybe LA, and it's only here for a week, and it's already sold out. I'm like, just get it on. You can get this on Prime, and you're driving me nuts with taking the train into New York and tickets and everything else. But okay, so he wants to connect his AirPods, so it's like a movie theater in here. And I started to read. Oh, I know, diamond painting. I love to get up in the morning and just have my robe on, go get a cup of coffee and sit down and start diamond painting. So, Wait, the tickets, and I started to read, Rebecca, and being that I had an hour and a half of diamond painting done, and each chapter was like 14 pages, so I read those, and now my throat is like it's like on fire. It's good. I think it's uploading, but you members got the companion notes to chapter 10 and 11, so you can look them over and be like, "Oh, is this what's coming up? Is this what's happening?" You're gonna be really surprised. I was like, there's so many times that I'm reading and I'm like, the things that they say, it's like it sounds so funny the way that they put phrases together. Like, she says something like, what did she say in this one? Um, she's meeting people and she's like, I just want to tell them that, oh yes, I will stay. I will stay. I'm not going to rush home to Max. And steal the night. Did anybody ever hear that phrase? Steal the night. I thought it was funny, but I was scrolling. Then I went and did some yoga nidra because I'm trying to get that back on my schedule where I do yoga nidra like in the middle of the afternoon, like 3 o'clock, just to like unwind my brain from everything that's going on all the time. And I fell asleep. And then I got up and scrolled Instagram for funny memes for an hour. And I found a girl from Philly who's really funny. And she had me cracking up. So that's what I did for the past hour. And I missed dinner. And Fufi missed dinner because he's waiting for John to feed him. John's like, "Can you feed him for me?" I'm like, "No, you've been sitting down here scrolling all afternoon. I'm gonna go upstairs and go get ready for my life." But I did write down some of the word. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, I don't have it. I did write down some of these words that I thought I'm gonna start using them now. And you guys should have like cliff notes to the new words that I'm going to be using when I speak to you. Like um Pontilius. Mm. Pontilius. Maximus Pontilius. He's um he's very careful about how he behaves. He's he's it's like another word, like after I read all the definitions, like that he's very careful about how he behaves, he follows formalities, and I was like, there was another thing, the other description, and I just crossed that out and I was like, oh, so he's micromanages people. so So instead of sometimes I'll say to John, "Stop micromanaging me. Do I look like a child to you? Like I don't know what I'm doing?" Like, because I'm very quiet with everything that I do. I'm very intense. I just concentrate on what it is that I'm doing. And he's like always making noise. And he'll be like, "If I were you," I'm like, "You just don't get it that you're not. You're not me. You, me." So this is how I do it. So he's being very punctilious these days. How about that? What was the other word that I wrote down? Oh, I read this one. I heard early on. Gaucherie, Gaucherie. It means to be like when you make a faux pas or you make a slip or you're socially awkward, like our unnamed narrator who walks into like chairs and spills things, and she can't even stand up without falling. So, um, I do that too. I could be like clumsy. Gaucherie. My gaucherie is showing today. Being socially awkward or make a faux pas or slip. And I didn't know what the Pennines was, and this comes up in chapter 11 or 12. Pennines, and they're actually these hills in Britain that are known for bird watching. So you know that when you hear me say the Pennines. Mm. And there's a lot of French words too in this book. I'm like, you left Monte Carlo. What are we doing? Au fait. Au fait means by the way. Au fait. Aufait, means like, oh, by the way. Yes, I'll be saying that too. Words from Rebecca. I do like keeping a little. a journal next to me when I'm reading so that I can write down words that I don't know. And I never really look, my room is still a mess. Thank God that you guys can't see the entire room. The canvases are still out on the floor. Is anyone else doing Lizette's 2026? Um, find out what's in your closet. You put your stash. Is anybody doing it? I went through my closet and she saw it and she said to me, "It was so funny how your members were telling you about the canvases that you didn't count." I'm like, "Yeah, they threw me right under the bus. They threw me right under." They're like, "Oh, remember you got this one. You got Moon Raven. You didn't finish Sunrays. It's in there." It's um so they're still out and I don't know. I cleaned out the closet. I don't know why they're not going back in. I don't know. Maybe I thought I would put them somewhere else where I could visually see them. Um, but there's like, John said, you just took over the table in the dining room where I'm diamond painting Quiet Snow. And I was like, "Is this bothering you?" And he's like, "Well, all stuff all around the house. It's all you." I was like, "Oh my God, here we go." So I put her away. Now, what's going to happen there? But anyway, I was scrolling and Tracy got new canvases. Her husband bought her Christmas canvases, I think from Diamond Art Emporium. And she's like, "Oh my God, they're such a dream because, especially after doing a Michael's canvas and then you do a Diamond Art Emporium canvas, not Diamond Art Emporium, Diamond Art Club canvas." And she's like, "The drills are a dream, blah, 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 blah." And she's like, already, she took off. Like, I think she's got one row done already. But I was looking at her tray, and there's so much Christmas red and green in the tray that I wrote down this question. Um, what canvas are you guys working on? And what drill color is dominating your canvas? And I'm trying to think with Quiet Snow, what drill color is dominating my canvas? I don't have a dominant color just yet, but I think being that I'm going to be well, which are the biggest container that I have are the white ABs. Good evening. I'm doing Lizette's challenge. Already finished the 2019 and started. Oh, that's so nice. I am up to 41. Okay. So, but that's for you. Um, if you want, oh, how many you found from 2019? Do you see how fast that like you put them away and you're kind of like I know I bought older canvases. I know that Curtis Reichovich has a more modern Alice, I think, because he has like three, and I bought the oldest one because I like that design the most. Which were your ears ringing? I literally just stopped. I put a period on the sentence of what I was telling everybody about your canvas. Last square of getting ready for Christmas. That's a huge canvas. Yeah, just now I was telling everybody that I was looking at your canvas that your husband bought you, and that I saw a lot of Christmas red and green. And I said, "Oh, wow, look at all the red and green in her canvas." And it made me write down a question like, what color is dominating my canvas? And what color is dominating your canvas that you're working on? And I think I know you said it's glorious. It's so nice to work on a canvas that has great drills. My winter Muka, I didn't finish yet. Diamond and Doxies, I know we were doing it at the same time and you finished yours. I never finished mine. It got put away. Um, and that though, and I was like, why? Why? I see it hanging up on the door. Why is it being put away? The drills are a dream. And I feel like that with Art Dot. Art Dot has amazing square drills. The resin drills are fabulous. I love them. So, and I was like, well, what color is dominating my Quiet Snow canvas? And I think I'm just starting to get into it. It's going to be the white ABs because that's the biggest container I have in my Elizabeth Ward. I have one large. It's not even 310. It's, the white AB. That's dominating Quiet Snow. It's kinda like, well, Nordic Winter. That was I don't even know how many packages of ABs they gave me with that one. That was if I didn't have Art Dot Blue's putty, I would have pulled my hair out because that Art Dot Blue putty picked up those AB drills, put them down. I had like a 12 placer. I was doing them, and it was a dream. Starry Night Santa. Oh, you know what? Being that you said blue, my Art Dot Journey to the Stars for Share the Care. Yeah, I think it's red too, Tracy. I saw your tray. Um, is blue, blue, and even royal. This guy doing this guy. And while I'm holding these Art Dot canvases, I got your canvases in my entryway still. I haven't gone to the post office because I spent a week looking for a label, sticker labels that I never that never even came in the package, and it freaked me out. It's a lot of blue in here. I'm like, when you just want to switch off to another to another color, but then the color's all the way in the middle, and your hand's going to like be on top of all the sticky glue. She's really pretty. These Louise Golby canvases are really cute. She's really cute. This isn't the one I'm doing for share the care. I'm doing this one, and it's all blue. Two different colors of blue so far. Blue here and blue here. I'm like, I'm bored. So I have to put another section on here by Monday. In fact, Tammy, who joined membership, so if you guys know Tammy, she's here too, but she's in the middle of her share of the care um, live that started an hour before me. Hi, Dawn. Quiet Snow is coming out so sweet, so sweet. I'm just into that crazy hair. And it's reminding me of 80s hair. Maybe that's why I went on an 80s yawn the other day. I was talking about the 80s, the difference between how I grew up when I was your age. I can't believe I went on that rant. So, things were a lot different. I cracked myself up. Um, but I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it for the world. I wish we could go back. Don't even like get me on this topic then, because then we start talking about TV shows and telephones but it was fun. And then what else did I write down for you guys? What else did I want to know? I know what you're diamond painting because I sneak up on you if you have a channel or a Facebook page. Okay, get my words. What canvas? What drill colors? Oh, so I want to get a tray and I want to know what drill tray because we all know that or maybe you don't know, Ditsy bought Yellow Dog. I never got a chance to get a Yellow Dog. Diamond and Doxy's, I know that that was your tray of choice. I remember, you always having a Yellow Dog. What trays is everybody using? There's some really cute ones from Flawa. I know Chris has a tray out from the Diamond Brush. I think you're using it, Tracy. Is that Chris's? The one that says like Holly Jolly or something like that on it? And you love Yellow Dog too. I told you I found the lid to your Muni Maid. You just got to get them to marry together and inside the envelope and sent to Canada. Um, what else? Yeah, the tray. I want to know about the tray because I've only ever really gone nuts for um, Fire Firefly. I'm like, is that a TV show? Is it a movie? Am I getting it right? Yeah, Firefly. My Firefly I've been using for 3 years now. It's like I can't put that gold tray down. Even though I have other Fireflies, I like that one. But I really don't know what I want from a tray. I'm watching this girl and I put her in my post. Her name is Diamond 14 or something. She only does shorts. And right now she is doing a succulent canvas. It is so pretty. I think it's Diamond Art Club. And she has a tray, I think it's from Forever Young, that kinda, like, stands on a slant. You take the lid off, and then you put the lid underneath, and the drills kinda slant down for you to pick them up easier. I'm like, "Oh, that's kinda interesting," but I don't wanna just buy something that's interesting. I wanna know. I want the feedback. What tray is everybody using? What's your favorite tray? What's your favorite tool? What's your favorite color? Buddy the Elf here. Did you see I took my blue one out? My blue one is a cheap, large Amazon one. That's the tray that I started with. No funnel, no hole. You kinda tap them all to the corner because it's square, and you dump them out that way, you put something underneath. I think we all started with that cheap, white, large Amazon, uh, drill tray. Hi, Cherie. No, you don't have to send me a yellow dog, thank you. I I I'm pretty confident in Ditzy that she's going to follow the same specs of, um, the yellow dog, and I actually really like the look of Ditzy's, um, trays. I really like the look at them. I like the way that they pop open like that and everything else. I think it's really smart. So, I mean, really, how many trays are there? I still take my art dots out. Um, yeah, I think I want a Ditzy tray. Here's really what I want out of a tray. I want my drills not to get stuck in between the lines, and I want high walls, and I want a spout where they all come out. They all glide out. They don't get stuck when you're gliding them out either. And that's what I like about my Firefly. I turn it over, the drills come swishing out. It's like that tray is waxed at all times. It's just a lovely tray. And it's gold, so it goes with everything. It's like a antique gold. What else did I want to know from you guys today? What else did I have written down? I keep missing my notes. I can't read my own handwriting. Oh, well, that's interesting that she didn't even have to go out and buy, the printers. If they gave her the printers and then they gave her the specs, of, like, how to use it and you know, but there's something like a learning curve with everything. Hi, Gail. There's like it's like when you're cooking and, like, you can smell when the souffle has to come out of the oven, it's like, "They're done. Move out of my way before they fall." Um, so, yeah. Hi, Christine. Hello. All my little members. But I thought of you guys today when I saw all the ravens flying around, and I took a couple of clips, and I took an early clip before we went to the cemetery. I took an earlier clip of Foofy outside in the yard with the fire lit, laying on the lounge chair. I'm like, this cat has got my life. That should be me. My husband went outside and lit a fire for him. I didn't realize that cats get so cold. Oh, Toblerone Rice Krispies. Oh my God, they are so good. I bought 2 big Butterfingers today. My husband's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "When I am eating like this, it's because I'm tired. It's because my brain has stopped working and I'm only gonna eat sugar." So I bought the giant, um, Butterfinger, and he stole one from me. I was just, like, looking at him with, like, this stink eye, or as our unnamed narrator says, "From the tail of my eye." I use the cat tier trays because one of our cats, Missy, actively tries to steal everything. Oh, you know what? Winds up on the floor, but also art dots because I love that they are clear. I do too. I love them for the aesthetic when I'm filming. But I was cleaning today and I went and moved Foofy's little cat chair. He's got little plastic bags of my drills hidden in there. This cat's gonna drive me crazy. Little baggies marked. I don't even know what kid he took them out of. That's the best part. It's I don't even know what kid he took them out of. He probably took them out of, and I think it's a Diamond Art Emporium, because Diamond Art Emporium are the only drills that I don't kit up because they come in baggies and the labels are already on there. And so, They go right into, like, a little carrier that I get from a little tray that I get from, the dollar store. And I found a whole package of, like, a light peach colored one. I'm thinking, "What do I have that has, like, this light peach color?" It's definitely a Diamond Art Emporium baggie. And and I have all you guys, I have your canvases in my foyer where the coffee machine is, and he goes in there, like, real sneaky, and he sticks his head in there. "Hi, Donna, how are you? How you feeling?" But I showed you guys that he ate the side of my canvas. He put his big teeth through it. Yeah, I'm so afraid that the cellophane's gonna get caught in their throat. Foofy. Yeah, he was outside, he was sitting by the fire this morning. All he needed was a cup of coffee. I have to put it up, I made it short. I'm looking for my message. I talked into the phone with the questions that I wanted to ask, and then, like, real quick before this, I was like, "Oh, let me write down those questions." I can't read my own handwriting. You know what I did see today every time I picked up my phone? Triple digits, like 333, 555. And then when we got to the cemetery, I looked at the phone and it said 911. And 911, my mother-in-law was a twin and they weighed 9 pounds and 11 pounds. And when they were born, everybody went out and played that number and everybody in the neighborhood hit. Nine, because 911 came out. Because I've been seeing numbers today, a lot of numbers. And I think when you have triple numbers of something, when you look at a clock and, like, it's like 111 or 222, isn't that like angel numbers? Is there something going on? Oh, my son had my computer and now I'm getting live scores from whatever games he's watching. Oh, where did everybody go? This is why I can't touch nothing. Can't touch nothing. The screen came over. Angel numbers, I think people call them. Yeah, the triple numbers. Good, feeling awesome. Everything went great with surgery, and the device is working, helping my pain tremendously. I couldn't even get it out. I was so excited. That's great. That's great. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm reading as you guys are writing. Sorry about that. Oh, and Donna, I'm looking at your oh, come on. I'm looking at your number on your you see that? It says 727. And you're 1727, it always reminds me of my address, and my address came up again with the numbers. 727, my old address. Oh, I wonder what the number was tonight. I wonder what the number was tonight. My mom has a spinal cord stimulator and has a remote control so we can tell her to switch herself off. Wow. Isn't it amazing? Yeah, really happy to hear that. Oh, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. So are you Jones into diamond paint? Are you diamond painting? Have you been able to take anything out? Do anything? What are you doing with yourself? What are you doing? You're always in our thoughts and prayers. Always. Okay, I got my questions. I found them finally. Tracy, I'm curious. I know you just started this canvas today. What section are you in? Like, are you like halfway done? I can't believe how fast. You need a diamond painting channel. I need to know what you're doing. And when you opened up your canvases and put them on Facebook, I'm like, "Oh, she'll be done those by tonight." One big section. Do you take bigger sections or do you do the standard 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter and work that way? Because I've tried both. I think it was Gail. Gail, was it you that you were telling me to take bigger sections, or was it the other Gail? No, Gwen. Gwen. Gwen was like, just rip the plastic off and just paint. I can't, she can't tolerate having, keep going back and forth and opening and closing jars. But for that, I would say get trays that you can leave out. Yeah. I know they're a little off. I've watched Katie measure them. And they're a little off to her, I think she said. Can't remember. Oh, was looking for that girl too. DP. I think it's like just what the heck is her name? I gotta go on my own channel and figure it out. Um, but those did anyone ever see the oh here she is. Yeah. It's Diamond Art bottom slash 14. And she's, ripping those sections off and she's doing these succulents. She's a very neat diamond painter too. All those squares are lined up so nicely. And all she does is shorts. Why was I telling you about her anyway? I don't even know. I forgot already. But it's a really, I think maybe because really pretty canvas. She just came on YouTube. And so I was like, oh, I like my posts. And so all right, trays. I think I'm going to get a ditzy. I think I'm going to get a ditzy tray. I'm in a mood for a new. I don't really ever take Chris's trays out there with the rulers. I feel like I use them for certain canvases, but I should use them more because I bought the vertical tray. If you're a vertical diamond painter, he has ones so that when you shake the tray, you can pick up vertically. But now I'm trying to paint horizontally. I'm kind of liking that too. Again, it all depends on the drills. Um, Trying to think of what I wanted to ask you guys just a second ago. It was in my head and it's gone. Is there any good Christmas shows on? Um, Charlie Brown hasn't started yet, and he's on his Christmas. He's on his Thanksgiving special. Tracy, I think you're a Hallmark person. Are you the Hallmark girl? Did I see with the Hallmark um, movies all the time? I get caught up in these movies on YouTube. I usually go to sleep with YouTube playing in the background. And then I wake up and there's a movie on because I'm on the segmented sleep program. I sleep when I'm tired now. It could be 6 o'clock in the morning. That's when I'm going to go to sleep. And like in the middle of the night, I'll wake up like 2 a.m. and I'll be like, "Oh, what's this movie? I saw a really good one the other day. Some kind of something. I can't remember. Eric Stoltz had to be like 13 years old. It's the one where the girl is his best friend. She's a drummer, but he's in love with the other, 80s chick from the girl from the 80s with the red hair. It's hilarious. Love Hard on Netflix. What's Love Hard? Is it like a series? I was looking for a vertical tray, so if they ship to the UK. Yes, he does. He's having a big shipment go out this week, I believe. So many places stopped shipping to the UK when we left EU, and again with all the tariffs. Yes, I think he is. I think I saw something on his page tonight that he has like 40 packages going out. It's a Christmas movie. I love anything Snoopy too. Snoopy is my screensaver through Apple TV, I believe. And oh yeah, mm, um, I think it's it's coffee. I always say Ko-fi because of lo-fi, right, Tracy? Lo-fi. Um, Ko-fi.com/ the diamond brush. Did I spell it right? Did I not give you a www? I'm not good with these links. It's all fragmented. When Jay where is Jay Leely? I have not seen or heard from Jay Leely in, like, a week. Anybody? Anybody heard from her? Not like her not to pop in. "Hi, Matt." I'm gonna watch it now. You said it's a movie? I love anything wait, it's a Christmas movie. I did on Facebook. Oh, good. As long as she's okay, because I know last week it was weird. I'm like, "Oh, wait, where's Jay Leely?" Oh, how cute. And during the week, I was like, "Hey, girl, how you doing?" I didn't hear back from her. I'm like, what's going on?" I'll check in on her later. I'll just drop her another note. It's just like the days go by so fast. I'm like, "Oh my god." It's like I'm laying here in bed because I'm like still like in my yoga, trance. And until I had to stop working, I worked nights as a nurse. So now never when when will I sleep? Well, you should listen to my self-care Sunday because I read something about segmented sleep and I'm like, guess what? I'm off the hook with this insomnia thing. I really think that I just need to listen to I mean, like, I'm retired. I don't need to get up and go anywhere. If I did, then, it'd be a different story. But I've always been a night owl. Always. And the other night I was going to bed. It was like 3:30 in the morning, and John was getting up and going to the gym. I mean, talk about 2 people that are on opposite ends of the sleep spectrum. I'm going to bed. I walked in the room last night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and he was getting up. I'm like, "Where you going?" He's like, "I'm gonna get ready to go to the gym." I'm like, "All right, goodbye. Bye." Uh, oh, yeah, yeah, I'm sure Tammy would be here, but she's got share the care, and I think she runs, like, 2 hours, and then she's probably exhausted too. It takes a lot out of you. I am just so happy. I loved my event that I had with my members, Ravens, because it really wasn't like, um it was condensed and it was intimate and small, and I know you guys, and so if, like, anything goes goofy, you're like, "Don't worry about it." But being in a bigger event, I was nervous every week that we had to go live. It just drained me of, like, um, you know, just like anything. Like, I think a few times I froze. I couldn't get back on. It's like stuff like that where you're just like, "Oh my god, and it's on my channel this week. Please don't let anything happen." Did I win a prize tonight? Because I said to Tammy last week, I said, um, "Oh, my members told me I won a prize." And she's like, "Oh my god." It was like during the week. She's like, "I forgot to tell you." I'm like, "Don't worry about it. It's fine." Um, we're all like, with the holidays and Thanksgiving, and that's starting up next. And um, in fact, I think Tammy did send me a message earlier today, but we were talking last night and I got back to her, but then I don't know what happened. The day got away from me. Like I said, it was my mother-in-law's um, birthday today. And John and I said, "What?" You know why I'm laughing? I really need to go play the lottery. I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, it's like, "You won. You get a car." Oh, that is so funny. And what am I think she said you're on a wheel. I think I did read her message today that it was going to be done on a wheel and you didn't need like oh gosh, I can't keep everything straight in my head. You didn't need any more of those keywords. Like now I signed up for Drills and Chills. I don't think I've done anything yet. I don't even know what day you're supposed to watch the videos. Like, this is what I mean. I need a big white calendar that you can write on and erase on. That's what I need. I need that. Like, this is what you must do today. Or maybe I'll just put it in my phone. Get out of the 80s. Just put it on my phone. Oh my god, that's so funny, but I am having I do when I do my journey to the stars for Share the Care, I do think of my mother-in-law, and it was her birthday today, and I was talking to her, and I was like, "Mom, you're not gonna believe it, but our favorite snack, they're ruining it." They're they're getting rid of our Cheeto dust. Because she used to say to me, I used to say to her, "What are we snacking on tonight?" And she would always say, "I want them, orange sticks that make your fingers all orange, Cheetos." She wanted Cheetos, and we would sit there, and John would get a kick out of the 2 of us. He's like, "The 2 of you gotta have munchies, and, you guys sit there eating Cheetos." So our fingers would be all orange. So I was like, "You're not gonna believe it, Mom. No, no more orange Cheetos. They're gonna be white now." I think they're gonna be white. I once got her Cheetos, um, in the supermarket, but I think it was like a Cheeto mix or a different kind of texture. There's like the crunchy and something else. Oh, and she told me about it. She told me about it. Let me tell you. What's Sherry saying? Whatever has floofy done that you're manifesting pink poodles. I think this comes from me and Tracy having one of our 2 a.m. Talks. She's up, I'm up. It's so nuts. Those of you that are on different time frames, being that I don't sleep. Hi, Mary. That's when I get to talk to you guys. And so Tracy's like, I'm up. I'm like, I'm up. And then we start talking about our dogs. So that was fun. The whiteboard is a better idea because visually, number one, and number two, when you write something down, I've been watching all these little segments on YouTube about writing, about handwriting, about writing. Because ever since I took my glass pens out, a few of you have been contacting me and saying, how much you enjoyed that little writing session and it inspired you to go get your own pens out. I think Jules, it was either Jules or Lorraine. I don't know who I'm talking to, but it sounds like Jules when I'm talking to him. And that, he's like, you inspired me to go get my pens out. I'm like, I know Rebecca inspired me. I wanted to just write my name like Rebecca. And I went out and bought another set. And then when I was looking through this other closet that is filled with journals and stuff, I just want to get out like my old, not my old, like all my journals that I would buy. There was a great place. Oh gosh, around the corner from me in New York. Oh God, I can't think of the name. I could see it in front of me. And they had the best journals. And I would downstairs, and they were from all over the world. And just like to go in there and go downstairs and pick one up and leaf through the pages and buy a beautiful pen. I love all that. I would handwrite all my Christmas cards. I don't think the ink would hold up. And I have like my little melting wax and stuff. I love that. My grandma used to ask me for the chocolate rolls with the holes in them. Oh, I thought you were I thought yesterday I bought in the supermarket the wafer rolls that are filled with hazelnut cream. Okay, so I did write down when you diamond paint, because who is it? Marjorie. Marjorie's one of my new members, and a few of you are going back to like the beginning of time when I first start um, doing videos, and you're watching my old videos, and Marjorie is getting a kick out of the coffee machine, like being right next to my desk. And then, like, if I had a difficult area that I was dying pain, I'd be like, "Okay, everybody, put your pens down and go get a cookie. I'm getting an espresso. I'm getting a cookie after this section." So, what snacks? What are your diamond painting snacks that you have? My husband's friend came over the other day and he had the little Scott Terriers. Do you remember the black licorice? And they were little black Scottish Terriers. And he's like, "Do you want one?" I'm like, "I really do." And he's like, "Well, here, have one." I'm like, "Oh, I can't chew it because I did damage when I went through my gummy bear escapade during the summer when I was eating all those gummy bears." Yeah. the coffee warmer. I forgot about that. It's up here now. It's up here, the coffee warmer. I have that. Um, I found it the other day. I was looking for something in there. I have all these drills. What are we doing with these drills? Is there a way to safely, like, recycle them? I have bags and bags of drills. What am I saving them for? It's 3 years now. I think I went into that cabinet once and found the drill that I needed. But, what do I like to snack on? I don't snack at my diamond painting desk, but when I want a break, it's always chocolate. Who am I kidding? It's always chocolate. And my husband's friend had the black Scottish Terriers, and I just pop that in my mouth and let it sit there. It sat there for like an hour in my mouth because I couldn't chew it. They really should offer to recycle them. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. When I do my Nespresso, I order Nespresso from the Nespresso store, and they send me a recycle bag. They're like, "Send us the little aluminum capsules back because we recycle them." The diamond painting companies should do that too. You should be able to ask for a recycle bag that they put in your next order and recycle your drills. We'll gladly put them in the bag back in the baggies for you too, because then maybe you can reuse them. Why not? I mean, why not? God only knows. I've seen some diamond painting production companies. God only knows how, but then again, I think no. I'm trying to say God only knows. Have a shot at his head. Wait a minute. Why not see what art dots say? Have a shot of anisette. Taste the same. You know what I used to love? I would go out to the Caldwells. See, I'm on one thing from the next. I don't even know what the hell I was talking about 10 seconds ago. The Caldwells has a little Italian village, and they make these anisette cookies. You'll never get home with them. Never. You'll eat them all the way home. They are so good. And they taste like they're the regatta cookies with the anisette topping on top. Oh my god, they're so good. I'm gonna go drive to the Caldwells just for that. But I've seen diamond painting companies put a diamond painting together, right? You can go and look. I think even Dreamer Designs has it on their site, like watch our diamond paintings get made and get packed up. God only knows how many bags of drills that they have. However, um, I do the potion bottles for trash. Yep, I do too. I have one right there. It's got a lampshade on it, and some of the clearance on that. Yeah, Lizette does those little granny squares. Oh God, they're so good. Probably from who? Paula Deen. I know she's got a place out there. Um, but when I called Dreamer Designs and said my AB drills are not all AB. They're like half and half. Is it supposed to be like that? Is it just like an effect that the designer was going for? And I have drills missing. They said, "Well, what do you have missing?" And then they didn't send me like a bag of 310 or a bag of 923. They they were loose in baggies and they were weighed. Because I was like, "What? Did she really put like 10 drills in a little baggie?" There was like, I swear to God, 20 drills. Like, why wouldn't you just send me a bag of drills? So, I mean, if things are that tight, maybe we should say, "Hey, would you like to have your drills back? We'll put them in the baggies." Because most people throw their I know Anthony would say, "See these baggies and wax? I just throw them out." He doesn't even keep them. So, we'll put them back in the baggie and we'll mark them for you, and then, you could just dump them in your own little DMC coated vats of drills. Oh my god. I love the story of how you live by the bread bakery. Well, the other day, John I can't go to the supermarket with John. John went to the supermarket and he came home and I was like, "Oh, I had to go to the supermarket." He goes, "Oh, well, I'll go with you." I'm like, "John, I'm only getting like flour and yeast. I think that's all I needed." The cart is full to the top. So the next day he comes downstairs and he wants to make the sausage that he went and bought. He's like, "I got to tell you that bread you made is delicious." I was like, "Keep it up, keep it up." I went to bed at 4:30 in the morning, so you know, no, I didn't make the bread yet. I'm not you, him. He's like, "Oh, that bread." He keeps telling me every day, "That bread you make, are you going to make more?" Because there's a big bag of flour and yeast on the kitchen table now for a week. I'm like, "One day you'll wake up and I'll have bread." So there. And then we were on our way to the cemetery today, and we went by this Swiss pastry shop, and it was like, "Today, fresh bread, 2 for 5." He's like, "Don't even think about it." I have 2 starters going. I've called them Thelma and Louise. God, you guys make your own starter and all. That's so cool. I mean, I had a restaurant. I mean, I made, pizza, pizza dough and everything else, and, I've lived my life in a restaurant, and I can't I don't know, I'm, like, having, like there's so much on my mind that has to be done that I can't it's, like, not the time to be making bread, but I'm getting caught up, that's what I was saying. I like that, um I really don't have, like, things on my calendar, like, you have to be here for an event, and then your event is starting, and then you have a reading, you gotta read, Rebecca, because 'cause I'm really double timing it with Rebecca, 10 and 11 today. And I looked at the book, I'm like, "How many chapters are in here?" I'm like, "27? I'm not even halfway." Oh, you guys name your starter? That's cool. Grandma. And I did go by the bakery today. I was like, "Ooh, they have sourdough." I will. I'll get it started. I'll get it started. I told you that John and I made a calendar of um, what we like. We're gonna split kitchen duty, and he's gonna have half the week. I'm gonna have half the week because we're just not happy going out to eat anymore. It's so expensive, and it's like just like I could make this at home, and I do, and I make it better. What am I doing out in a restaurant? And plus, I think that this winter is going to be really crappy. And then, we want to get, oh, and who was it, Marjorie? Or was it Min that said, when you make chicken cutlets, can you like film it? Film chicken cutlets. I think when I make my chicken cutlets this time, though, I'm going to put them in the buttermilk. Sometimes I do that. Does anybody do that? You put your chicken cutlets, you can put them in overnight, put them in buttermilk and let them soak, and you can have, like, a chicken tender that's, like, this big, that will be this big when you take it out of the buttermilk, and it's so exciting, and they're so tender and just plump and juicy. I love making chicken fingers that way. I love plumping them up in buttermilk. My chicken cutlets, I like towards the thin side because the guys, they like, fresh bread and not home baked, but, they like to, like, pile them up. So, does anyone I have to open up my canvas. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll unbox Sacred Heart. I'm dying to see her. I can't kit anything up because I have no more kits left. I have not de-kitted anything. I think I still have Chosen kitted up. I know I still have the Angel kitted up. I think Marie is still kitted up. Um, so I have to de-kit stuff. I don't like de-kitting. Is anybody doing any kit ups this week? Anybody? Kit up? Kit up? I have to drink my ginger ale. My throat's hurting. The quality has gone down everywhere. And like there's this big hit on Cisco. But Cisco is a huge food distribution company. And it's like all of a sudden it's been found out. Cisco, oh, no, I'm not going out to eat the same Cisco food I eat everywhere else. But Cisco is like a starter. So if like you want it, like my friend has a wonderful restaurant. His restaurant never changes. They're all staples. Everything that he does really well. I get the same thing every time I go. I get what do I get? Oh gosh, I keep forgetting. I forgot. It's oh, veal Milanese. That's what I get every time. Not veal, I get chicken Milanese. Very simple, breaded, fried, arugula. And what does he put on top? What else? He puts a very large wedge of Parmesan cheese on the top. Delicious. But he does something that he doesn't tell anybody. He does these artichokes in, um, and I said to John, "These came from Cisco." He's like, "No, they didn't. He does these in the back." I'm like, "No, he didn't." Did you ever notice they look exactly the same every single time? They're Jerusalem artichokes, but he goes one step further. He takes them and he marinates them in an olive oil and garlic, and he puts them on the table, and they're gorgeous. They look like these blooming flowers because he roasts them gently in the oven. So it's like not everyone will do that. Like Cisco was like a foundation for getting like doing all the work for you, but then you still have to turn your hand on it. And so like now I see everybody's like hitting on Cisco. But Cisco is like a moving city in a truck. You can get if you're a restaurant person, you want to be able to get everything from one spot. You don't want to have to go here for this and there for that. You can get everything under the roof. But you know what you do with the product that you purchase from them. So people are like, I'm not going out for Cisco food, the same meatball and the same in a different place. But then those are people that are not really creative with the product that they have. So, but it's so, like $70 for lunch and you didn't even have a cocktail because like liquor is so expensive, like 15 like, it's like a minimum $15 if you wanna have a cocktail. You're not getting away not here in Philly, you're not, for anything cheaper. You're not getting a $10 cocktail. You're not getting a $7 bottle of beer either. Everything is like what do they call the beer now? I forget, like, craft beer. Um, so, it's just like $70 for lunch? I don't think so. It's disappointing. It is, and it's so expensive. Dawn Kitted Up Gold Woman. Yes. And I forget who it is, but one of my members likes making her own labels. She's like, "Oh, I love it. I go out and get, she gets the little labels from Avery and she makes her own labels, whether they come with labels or not." Okay. Gab, you have to let us know how creative you're going to be kitting up 250 colors. Because I would be looking at one section of that canvas, and I would only be kitting up those drills right there. That's it. I'm not doing any more, and then you'll get put away. Wow. Do you have a plan? Let us know the plan. My December is between Santa and Diamond Art Emporium Angel. Which angel did you get? I didn't think you had any angels left. I know small family spots are trying their best, but it's just hard to make any business be profitable now. And it shows. So many restaurants are empty. And a friend of mine, he's a really good chef. He's literally opening down the street from me. And we have been cheering him on because he's a hell of a chef. He's got hands of gold. The passion is there. He loves everything that he does. In fact, you could probably watch him on Instagram, South Philly Kitchen. And, I'm like, when are you opening the doors? You can't just keep putting these pictures up. We want to come in. He's like, I'm already booked. Like, I'm booked for like the next 6 months. I have like 300, 400, 500. Every time I talk to him, he has reservations. God bless him. But I think a lot has to do with the marketing too. Like, if you have a passion and you want to do this, that do like what he's doing. He's showing you what he's doing, how he's doing it. He goes back to his childhood. He tells stories like where the recipe came from. Like you have to entice people, and I don't see that today. When I walk into a place and the person that's supposed to greet me is just standing there staring, I'm like, let's go. I'm not dealing with this. I have no patience. Not after my years in the restaurant business. No. Um, J Wall, good luck, Gab. What angel do you have, Christine? I got the angel from Etsy orders from. Took a while to get here. I was doing Raven, so I didn't start it yet. Oh, what angel does he have available? Is it my angel, the female angel, or the male angel, or the naked angel? Well, he's not naked. He's just got his shirt off. My dad used to get truckloads from Cisco, but everything in his restaurant was made from scratch. Yeah, I mean, Cisco is just a like a storyboard, like a jumping off. Is there anyone else getting hungry? Well, I sent my husband. I was up here. I got up from my yoga nidra, where you go to sleep and you do like a wakeful meditation. And then I got up and I went on Instagram and I start laughing at all these memes because Lizette and I will send each other funny memes. So I was looking for one for her. And this little girl comes into the room and she's just crying. And her father goes, "What's the matter?" And she's like, "I don't know." And he's like, "Well, what can I do?" And she's like, "I don't know." And he's like, "Well, what would make you happy?" She's just crying. She's like, I don't know. Like maybe some music." And he's like, "Oh, I will put the music on. Anything else?" She's like maybe a snack. I'm like, it always comes down to food. When we are crazy like that, just stick something in our mouth. And he's like, "Okay, so you want like a snack and some music?" And she's like, "I think so. Yeah, I think that would make." He's like, "Would that make you happy?" She's like, "Yeah, I think that would make me happy." And he's like, "All right, well, I can make you a snack. What do you want?" She's like, "Well, I don't know." And that's the other thing. We can't make up our mind. You know what I mean? He's like, she's like, "I don't know. Like, what do you think would like make me happy?" I'm like, "Oh my God, this poor kid." She's like 5 years old. And he's like, "I don't know." She's like, "Well, like, do you think like maybe like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich would make me happy?" I'm like, this kid put a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in my head. I went downstairs. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for dinner. Kids, I must go. Talk to you soon. Bye, Tracy. Queen, stay shiny. You stay shiny. Like your crown. She's so sweet. Um, she's shiny. I gotta ask Tracy, does she ever find drills in her body? I get up in the middle of the night and I'm like, something's on me. And I pull something off, it's a drill. Kimbra's Craft did a video on J Wall Earth Angel. So I am using her categorizations and strategies. I need to strategize. Yeah, I have my husband on chocolate on demand. When I'm acting nuts and I'm like, just get a peanut chew and stick it in my mouth. Here you go. I start screaming, put chocolate in my mouth. I start going off, just come over and put chocolate in my mouth. Always have chocolate on you. It's like break glass. Get the chocolate. Oh my God. What else did I want to know from you guys? Let me see what other questions I had for you. Kidding up. I would like to. Well, I'm getting excited because Quiet Snow has got 2 rows on the top done and 4 rows on the bottom, but there's still a nice chunk in the middle. But I'll have an empty tray. And who's going in there? Oh, I know what's going in there. Golden Christmas. I'm going to do Golden Christmas. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Golden Christmas. I feel like I haven't done a Christmas canvas in a while. Like, I don't think of Quiet Snow as a Christmas, even though she has big Christmas. No, she doesn't really have. She just has big trees with heavy snow behind her. But she's not really. And then I have Distracted by Diamonds. I have that Christmas house, and she looks like Tracy's canvases. There's a lot of red and green. Yeah. When I transferred patients from New Jersey to hospital in Philly, always past the Cisco's food place. Kim, Kim, Lizette, Debbie, multiple tables all do it by symbol categories. I That's the way I do my own trays now. I separate my tray with what are the black symbols and what symbols are in white, so that when I'm looking at my canvas, I'm like, oh, it's a white symbol. I know to look over to the right. So it cuts my search time in half right there. And then, you put all the alphabet together and then you put all the numbers together. And then, like, I'll put like punctuation with the letters, like if it's a dot, 310, or an exclamation mark. Um, that goes with the letters, but, like, the hashtag sign goes with the numbers, or parentheses go with numbers. No, they go with letters. Parentheses go with letters. I don't know, I'm always thinking in math, so I'm thinking of math equations. Greater than, less than signs, they all go with the numbers. And then what do I do after that? Like, I'll put categories together, like stars and a moon, and then, like, maybe, musical notes or instruments go together. Um, what else? Like, maybe, like, shapes, like triangles, squares, not the circle, because the circle with Dreamer Design is always 310, and I consider that like a period because it's white. Your darker colors are white symbols, and your lighter colors are dark symbols. But I gotta say, with Quiet Snow, driving me nuts. 823 and 939, they're so dark and they're printed with black ink. I'm like, oh my God, you can't see what the letter is. I can't even imagine what kind of symbols she has. She has to let us know. Well, you're here. We said goodbye to Tracy. You have to let us know what your symbols look like. The male angel in full armor, large wings spread behind him. I don't know the number. Oh, it's my is he like blue? I wanted him because he reminded me of um Saint Michael. He's got dark hair, big gold armor. He's kind of blue, wings spread. I haven't worked on him in a while. And see, that's the other thing. I want to work on, like, I'm just mainly working on Quiet Snow because I'm also working on a reading, which is Rebecca. But when I do Golden Christmas, it would be nice to work with an angel too, kind of switch on and off. Really trying to, like, I just started really busting through my stash, so I'm, like, getting really, like, gonna get through it. Like, taking a test, go with the first instinct on weird stuff. Oh, then it's him. I don't think that that artist is with them anymore. His name was, Zan Zonda, Xanda, Claus, like Santa Claus. Oh, it's a killer. 17 cat. It is fun though. What storage system are you using? I love my J-Wall. I love my Elizabeth Ward, but with Art Dot, if you have a lot of one color, you just keep filling those jars up. That's what I like about Art Dot. Everything is uniform. There's not different sizes, whereas Elizabeth Ward, there's right, Elizabeth Ward, there's all different sizes. And it's like, is this a medium or is this a small? Do I have enough? That's what I don't like about my Elizabeth Ward, but I do love about my Art Dot. They're all one size. And then if I have overflow, I just keep filling those jars up. And they're like so cheap right now. I think that they're really cheap. I think you could get like an insert of 60 for like $8. Are you kidding me? That's a no-brainer. And I keep it in the box. I have the box here because I think my Moon Raven is in there. It's like, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 45. This the 60? No, this is 45. And I keep it in the box because my Moon Raven is in there. And then I just take a piece of washi tape and I write Moon Raven. And then when I'm done with this, I'll switch it out. But I think that they're like $8 for this is a box of 45. I could look it up too. Yeah, I have Moon Raven written on here on this thing. And they stack nice, so I could. And then I keep one tray for all the white symbols, one tray for all the dark symbols. And I have my tray bricks, which is nice for something that big. Hi, Tanis. Your tray bricks because you're already kitted up and you have so much confetti that if miss one, you just go back, open it up, boop, boop. Let me know what you're using, or do you not know? Hi, Michelle. Tanis, you're working on Cocoa Marshmallow. The Gab, that's the artist on the one with the diamond art of the girl with the red balloons floating over New York City, Cocoa Marshmallow. And I'm looking at Tanis's canvas on Share the Care, and I'm like, oh, that's so adorable. Oh, Cocoa Marshmallow. It's the second time. Then kind of group the categories and repeat until you just have maybe 4 families of categories. We're talking about, for those of you just joining us, kitting up a J wall of 250 colors. Let me see. I'm gonna check out those prices for you. It is adorable. I have 2 adorable canvases and they're already kitted up in my what's the ones that the cat tiered, I think they are. Um yeah, trays, and it's Snow White and the Evil Witch. I'm like, oh, this is just like a bunch of color blocking. Great. But there's a bunch of color blocking on Quiet Snow. And still, it is very, it causes me anxiety trying to color block darker colors. The lines look like they're moving. They look like they're never lined up correctly. But that's an adorable canvas. And you know who else? Has anybody ever used Paint It Mave? I just became an affiliate for them. Their canvases are very cute. I'm not a sticker person. That's how I found out about her on Instagram. And I was like, wow, I'm not a sticker person, but these are really cool. They're really cute. And then, but she makes bigger canvases and they're just as adorable. Yeah, kitting up could be fun. It could be fun. Especially a project that big. Get your coffee on, girl. Do you know what, system you're gonna be kitting up with? I'm just curious to see how much these Art Dot containers are. I might just order some off of Amazon. Amazon shopping. Ask a question. How much are your Art Dot containers? Art Dot 60 slots. Oh, that's the little, that's the thing that I have on my desk. It has 4 drawers, and that has 60. Okay, 64. Oh no, you don't want that one. They're like the Tic Tac ones. Oh, I hate those. Anybody ever use those? The little Tic Tac containers? I don't like them. 60 slots in a case is 15.99. Not into it. I don't want the case. I just like having them in that box like that. You know what else Lizette uses too? I remember her showing us once. She uses like the square bead containers, the larger ones. She uses those too. Mm, come on, where's just the refills? I just want the refills. Mm, wow. Did they have such a sale that they don't have anymore of the just like the refills? R dot 60 slot. Go. Oh, let me put in 45. Maybe it'll come up then and see what's going on. 45. They're they're 849. 849. The same box that I showed you. I've only ever seen foam, only is the 45. Yeah, they have like a little tower that has 4 drawers and you could put, your art dot system in there. I don't. I took everything out of there. Um, and they have the 60s come with the case, the carry case. And I just can't have all those cases around. I don't want to have them around because I put everything away in my little closets that I have, my little stackable closets. They just stack right up in there. Nice, nice. I could put one, two, three, four, five, six of them in there side by side. I could stack up in there. So, yeah, I got to go through. So that's what I mean. There's like so much to catch up on. It wasn't just pulling all this stuff out of the closet and being like, okay, I have 41 diamond paintings I have to do. It's also stuff that I have to kit down, trays that I have got to clean and get the labels off of. And does anybody have a method for that? I used to just throw everything in hot sudsy water, but I feel like that was when I had the luxury of doing all that, letting them soak and then rubbing them off and then, letting them air dry and then kitting up. It's like a whole day affair. I might order these. They're 9.99, but 8.49 with a coupon. You can get it tomorrow for free delivery. Hmm. I don't, I don't know. Giving up. That's the other thing too with events. Like, I'll do my own events again because you have control over it. But when you don't, like, when you're just hosting and you don't have like control over, you know, things that need attention because who's doing this and who's doing that, it gets really like we're still trying to get last minute details still cleaned up. I'm like, "God, this ended October the 31st," and it was the same thing for Katie and Lindsay, but they had 2,000 people, getting gifts out and all and double checking gift codes and stuff. I'd rather it I maybe it's just my personality, I'd rather just do it myself. I'm just like, "I'll get it done," rather than you have to keep going to somebody and keep asking them. It's such a drag. So, um, I don't think I'll be doing any more events if they're not my own. Goof Off versus Goo Gone. Yeah, I don't like either one of them. I can't stand the smell. Hair dryer too. Yep, yep. I know you can't get away from that sudsy bath, huh? I still have wings on this closet door that I'm trying to get off. They were little labels. I know. Well, that's the thing. Like, if you don't empty out your containers at the end of when you're done, like, let's get down. I do put a piece of washi tape on them now. I'll put a layer of washi tape and then I'll put the label on top of that because the residue is so sticky. And then it's much easier to take the washi tape off than it is to take the label off, but still it leaves a little residue behind it. And that's the whole thing with, I have my girl angel to kit down, but then Yvonne sent me hers, and I'm like, well, it's already kitted up. I had so many extra drills that I was like, well, if I ever do this angel again, I don't see me doing it again. I don't know how people do. I was listening to Katie and she's like, I love this canvas so much. I might do it again. I'm like, what? You have how many canvases in your stash and you're gonna do one over again? But, you know, that's her joy. She loved the canvas so much. She's like, "I love it so much, I'm gonna do it again." Yeah, you got it. I used to love doing it too because I was eager to get to the next canvas. I really don't know what the heck is in my I'm looking at 1, 2, 3 Elizabeth Ward containers right now that are full. I think no, it doesn't have that in there. I think one of them is Moon Eater, but I can't be sure. I don't think. I have who the heck are you? I don't know who you are. Oh gosh, it's bad. It's bad in this room. I need to dedicate a day. I said to John yesterday, tomorrow I'm not doing like I did. I read 2 chapters today. I would love to read another 2 chapters tomorrow. And that would put us at 13. And then I'm like at the halfway mark. And the chapters are small, but I gotta get stuff done in my house, especially with Thanksgiving around the corner. Yeah, especially like if you're if you're not saving your drills. I was talking to Lizette about this, and she's like, if I run out of drills, I just look for a drill that I have that's close in color and just snap it in there. I'm like, I see a lot of people do that when they're diamond painting. They do the same thing. If I have a color close to it, I'm not going to wait on a color. I'm not going to call the company up. I'm just going to put like a color close to it in there and call it a day. So I don't know. I might, you know. So, but then again, you still have to save drills, but, like, how many do you actually save? Do you save hundreds of them, or do you just say, "Hey, like, this is the cutoff point. When I have this much, um, I'm done. I'm not gonna save any more than this amount." I have 7. I'm not bothering these people. Okay, I have 7 kits kitted up. I did a couple before my surgery so I can swap out canvases if I get bored. That's the other thing. I get bored easily too. I get bored with a canvas. I get bored with like I love my Louise Golby, but I can't take any more blue and purple between the two of them. One is all blue and one is all purple. So it's like, come on, give me some other color. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 open canvases on my back door. It's making me a little goofy. But I think, like, I'm not maybe I am in the halfway point of Woman in Gold. I'm at the halfway point with Bud the Tabby Cat. Um, almost at the halfway point with the Angel. I can't tell what that one is in there. That other one is in there. But it's like, just why don't you just do a day where you finish up your halfway point canvases, or a week, taking this canvas out for this week and I'm getting it done. And that would absolutely cut down on my stash. Mm. And then it would be easy to get those kitted down because there's not that many left. What else is going on, you guys? What else is happening? You guys going over to Ditsy's after? Does she have something exciting planned for you guys when you get there? I know last week was her birthday. I'm going back to my questions. Is everyone excited for Black Friday? Oh, I don't have to do a video, they're all over the floor. They're all over the floor. I could. I could take them out and be like, I have 5 of them right on the door right now, and I still have this girl, she's sitting here. She's like I said, the art dot drills are incredible, and she's sitting here to be done. So, but look at those drills, look how shiny they are, and the detail on them. Now this is the old canvas, so there's gapping on this one. The newer canvases, They snap in really nice, but there's still like a little whisper of air between them, which I like, but other people like to really like crunch them in. If you really like to crunch them in, they probably could make these canvases a tad bit tighter, but I don't like struggling with my grips. I don't like having to press them in. There's still a crunch, but she's sitting here to be done. And then I just walked up the steps with um, John Sacheo's Rocky Mountain Retreat or Rocky Mountain View. I have that one. So, like, there's canvases laying around the house that I didn't count. I won't be shopping, but I will be watching it. Katie just finished hers. Does she have this one? I think I seen her open up. I think she has the lighthouse. Oh no, wait, I think she got all three or four. They did change the colors because I noticed on the new canvas that I just thought the colors may have changed because they made the drill field smaller, which means you have to make your drills symbols smaller, and maybe the color was too dark to actually give a nice clear impression. Yeah, I think she's cute, and I really like the artist. I went over to her Instagram, and this is very much her life, of what she does. She likes to garden. She has a young family. Um, and it's interesting. She actually teaches classes too. So if you're interested in this kind of work, digital work, everything is hand drawn. And then she goes. I think she hand draws paints, and then she transfers that to maybe like Procreate. I don't know how that all works, but and then she goes in and she creates these canvases for us. But this is very much her life. I wanted to get up here in the books. But yeah, I love the color, and Rocky Mountain View was not one that I would get, but when I opened it up, it was just so breathtakingly beautiful. And I still have to open up Barbara Mox and do a review on her. Um, but I have to say, I think that they've had some really lovely artists, with um, um, Zoe Lee and with Louise Colby and with Simone and now John Sacheo and Barbara Mock. Like they're all like really outstanding artists that they got in their little arsenal there. Like it's like walking into a museum because they all have these like really intense backgrounds in the arts, especially John Sacheo. I didn't even get into I only gave you like a little taste of what he does, but he's got a long, long history in art and all different kinds of art. He was really interesting. And then I have another canvas that I love Michael David Ward, and I'm dying to take out Queen of the Raptors. I think that she is going to be fascinating to diamond paint. But I'm like, do I want to get involved in a really big canvas when I'm trying to bust through my stash? Because then you kind of get like I could do a smaller canvas and get that feeling of like, "Oh, I got this done. Look at me." Um, Instead of taking on a big, big canvas. Oh, yeah, so it's smaller than what I have, and, she finished Cozy Reading, like, I remember Rachel Ray, saying, um, something about a canvas that she had an apprentice that actually helped her diamond paint, and I was watching her for this canvas, and she's like, "I didn't do this, my apprentice did it," and I was like, "Really? Where's the apprentice at?" I just don't know how anybody diamond paints so quickly, like, I just like, I feel like I'm always searching for time, and I'm retired, and like, how does a young wife and mother with 2 young kids, diamond paint quickly like that, but some people do. Tracy does. Tracy gets so much done in her home and yet diamond paints so quickly. So quickly. But I would love to know. I would love to take I wish they would teach some classes on how they diamond paint so quickly. Um, because I'm still looking at that. I'm hoping for a longer event to do some of my bigger canvases. Yeah, I don't know. Is there really like anything more than 8 weeks to do a canvas? Um, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever heard of a 10 or 12-week event. Um, but they should. They could have like we're gonna have a longer event for these big extra large canvases. I know that Lizette, she doesn't do events, but she does like her passion projects. And I find her canvas is pretty big. And her passion project is 3 canvases that she works on simultaneously. And I really have to ask her, like, how long does it take you to do a passion project? Like 3 canvases. But maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just, the length of time that you're diamond painting. Kay's been diamond painting over 5 years. Lizette has been diamond painting over 5 years. So maybe it's just you just get quicker as you go. Oh, there you go. I didn't know is that the romance art? I finished my romance art. I finished my Rico. Or is that like the extra large? That would be great. That's a good idea to have a longer. Oh, okay. Is that the romance art, Matt? I didn't catch up to his live list on Sunday. It's closer to me. Um, I didn't catch up on his last live on Sunday. Good night, Sherry. Thanks for the laughs. It's called 5K Diamond Painting Event or something like that. I just talked to Rich yesterday. August, September, October. So August, everything is starting to shift. So yeah, we're coming in from being outdoors. If you live on the East Coast like I do, nope, they announced 4 new events for next year. Wait, they like Rich? Good night, uh, Sherry. Yep, Sherry. Wow. I gotta catch up on his last live. His live is on Sunday, but I do self-care Sunday. The same reason why I'm not at Tammy's live because she's right before me. Oh, I don't know Melanie. I don't think I know Melanie. Yeah, I don't think I know. I loved Rico. Rico, he is practically all ABs. He has hot pink and white ABs and like 2 shades of like a hot pink. He is stunning. And I love the lace work behind him because it looks like he's standing in front of like what would be like the old South Beach Floridian decor of like uh like the flamingo colors and the teal, and then it looks like there's like a lace gate which is done in a antique gold. That painting is stunning. There's something very retro about it too. It's really, really pretty. And of course, I dropped all my AB drills all over the floor. I don't even know how it happened. I looked like I could have shot a music video in my living room. There were AB drills everywhere. I don't know how I didn't break down and start crying, but I used my vacuum. I put a pantyhose on it and I sucked all those drills up and then sat there and separated them all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those were the days, my friend. I wonder why I can't get any diamond painting done. Oh, diamonds and dogs. All right. Rico is really beautiful. I really love him. He's actually hanging on my door. Maybe it was just talking about Oz and August or Mermaids and Magic again, so maybe 3 new events. Oh, yeah, I signed up for Rich's Mermaids and Magic. I didn't even know him then, and I was like, "Oh, Mermaids and Magic. I think I'll do that because then it'll help me get through my Curtis Reikovich Daydreamer canvas." And, again, I sign up, I never get there, I don't know what's going on, I don't know anybody. And I know Tammy does Oz in August. I have him hung up. You wanna see him? He's on my front door. I'll get him. He's the only thing that's hanging up. I'll get him. Oh, I gotta move out of the way. Watch for the blinking eyes. I got an obstacle course in here. Did she start blinking? Did she start blinking any of my diamond paintings? So here's Rico. He is AB drills in here. He's blue. Oh, and the flowers are practically all AB drills too. My God, I can't even hold it. Let me do this. Is he hooked here? Rico, are you hooked here? Yes, you are. All right. Oh, okay. Wait. His chest, these big, what do they call these flowers? Hibiscus, all ABs. It's just so it's so Miami. It's so hot pink, and then this royal blue in the background, and then here's the lace work in the back because it looks like he's standing in front of a gate. I love this right here. You know what I would have loved to have seen in here? Like a bird of paradise that you see around Florida all the time, the birds of paradise. Oh God, he's so gorgeous. He's going to Florida. He's going to my place in Florida. We have a little rental in Florida, but he's white, pink, and red ABs. He's really stunning. He really is. I wish I didn't finish him because I would have joined Rich's event. I'm not buying anything. Not unless, you know, come August, I can see I could be, and I think that there's another one. I think there's a parrot by Romance Art called Petra. Um, oh God, he's so stunning. When I went to Florida, I wasn't far from the Ringling Museum, and there was a gallery there. And every time I walked in, I looked up at the wall at this painting that I didn't know what it was, but it was just like so amazing. And I was like, "What is that? Like, is it a hurricane?" Because when you would walk in, I'm trying to get real close up on my camera. Oh, this is not probably a good example, but it was only the flamingo's eye, and and he drew it like he expanded it out to the size of the canvas, and it was had to be acrylic because it had some texture to it. And I was like, when once you saw it, you couldn't unsee it. And I'm like, "Oh my god, it is. It's just the flamingos." I loved that painting. Wish I would have bought it, but I didn't have any coin then. I was busy. What was I doing in Florida? Oh, running a restaurant. What else? And I was running an Arthur Treacher's. I owned an Arthur Treacher's fish and chips, and that's what I was doing in Florida. Another crazy decision because the highest ranking Arthur Treacher's was right here in Philadelphia, not in Florida. That would be interesting. I do like Romance Art. I do like I think her name is Petra. I think that she's very pretty, and I just love these colors. Hot pink, red, and teal are colors that I always gravitate towards when I'm using my art journal. And I think I went through this talk maybe during my self care Sunday that you can usually tell what kind of mood I'm in. And I was trying to get the point across, if you keep an art journal, look at the colors that you choose and see if there's something repetitive. But I was like, if I use like blue and brown, I'm happy. But if I use like a hot pink and teal, I'm like ecstatic. I'm very excited. I'm very alive in my life when I use those colors. And these are my colors. I'm going to take this washi tape off of him too. That's the other thing. I don't like washi tape around my canvas to hide that glue line. Drives me nuts because it leaves so much residue. And he will be mounted, of course. I won't have him dry mounted. Tracy does that. And I love the way her canvases come out. Oh, there was one sticking up. Did you hear it crunch in there? One sticking up. But he is beautiful. Oh, I feel a few of them sticking up. I'm gonna have to go and get my little pen out and pop them all in. But there you have it. Rico's another one that I have to de-kit and get my I should just do it all. Just do it all and throw them all in one big bathtub full of hot water and soap and let them soak all their labels off and then get back to it. I want to see something. I'm curious now that I have this out. Anybody else show up? Okay. Because someone was saying recently on a diamond art, no, a dreamer design, there's some gapping in him. I wonder if they tightened his canvas up. Um, they were saying, does anyone have this problem? Now I know right away that this canvas does not. And I was talking to Lizette about this also. Oh, I have some red drills I never put in. Oh, okay. I did have to order AB drills for this one. I have a line right here, but that's in my drawer right there. I should put them on. I'll do it tomorrow. Um, this one doesn't have it, but I have certainly opened Dreamer Design canvases where um Tammy, you won again. You won cover minder of your choice. Um I don't know who it was, but they were saying, does anyone have this problem where the black drills aren't all no. Hi, Jay Lily. We were just asking for you. You came over and watched Freakier Friday. Oh, how cute. No, I didn't know Anthony was live. I'll wrap it up if you guys want to go over and see Anthony. But what I was saying, she was pointing out that her black drills had different shades of black and that they had different bezeling going on. Now, I don't see this. My bezels on my diamonds are all the same. But I have had Dreamer designs where the diamonds are all different. uh, Bezel sets. Like sometimes they have like a flat top, sometimes they have a pointed top. Um, but this does not one of them. No, this is good. Anyway, you guys want to go over and say hello to Anthony before you go over and say hello to Ditzy and spend time with her. I won't be. You spend a lot of time with me. Rico is a square kit. Yes, he is square. And his tops are flat, but there is gapping in him. I see some. Oh, this camera likes to move. I don't know why. Yeah. So where do I have the AB drills at? Oh, I think his entire beak is AB drills. And I love Royal Blues. I see apparently he's testing new setup. Okay. Should we go over and say hello to Anthony? Where's my phone? I know these lives are usually about an hour and I usually go longer. It's 8:43. You guys are gonna want to head over to Ditsy's. So if you guys want to go over and check on Anthony, I'll go over and check with him too. He has a new computer. Is he doing something? Is he showing? Um, I haven't talked to Anthony in a while. I don't know if he is done with the roller coaster. I don't think he'll ever be done with roller coasters, but anyway, um, how you doing, Jay Leely? You were MIA last week, and then I went over to Ditsy's, and they were like, "Where's Jay Leely?" I'm like, "Hey, she wasn't on mine either." And they were like, "Okay, send out a search party. We need to know where is she." You're so loved. You're so loved. It's so nice that if you're missing, it's like, why is she missing? She never misses. Should I check Anthony here and let you know what he's doing? If you guys, like I said, I won't be because I know it's like we all run. I think we all pick Tuesday to do our thing because it's like Tuesday is such a dull day. It's like every day of the week has a personality, but Tuesday. I can only think two for Tuesday from was it WMMR or WDAS, the radio station? It's two for Tuesday. We're doing, two hits of uh an artist. I'm over here checking out Anthony. Freakier Friday, is that the new one? Bye, Cheryl. Especially in the kitchen. You're preaching to the choir, but hopefully she'll get it. But if is she cooking? If it's recipes, I get it because you need to have consistency. Okay, I see Ditzy. She's talking with Janet. Who's Janet? Anybody know? Oh, look at Ditzy. She's got mystical dream diamonds, and I just saw this to check them out. She's already on it. I think they're a UK company. Let's see. Is Anthony still single and playing, or is he something else? No, he's still singing and single. Pop up live, testing out the new computer, diamond painting and crafting. Ooh, he's got his whatchamacallit. Hi from my live. um, yeah, we should go over and bust Anthony. Bye, Christine. Uh, I'm telling Anthony we are coming over to say hi. Anybody want to come with me? Chocolate diamonds. Okay, let me see. Um, it looks like Anthony is. It looks like he's doing. I don't think he's diamond painting. I don't want to turn the volume on, but bye, Marty. Marty, I sent your email. Sure, let's test. I told him we're coming over to say hi. Um, well, even dishwashers too. You got to have a really good one. I had to sit down and go over last month using white woman massive and she announced she has a short-term memory loss. Write it down. Get post-it notes, put them in front of her. Then there's no here's what I used to do. I had a checklist of what everyone was responsible for. And let me tell you something, Jay Lady, right down to did you arrive 15 minutes before your shift? Check. I had it laminated and I would use they would use a China marker. Did you arrive 15 minutes before your shift? Did you clock in? Check. Did you put away your cell phone? Check. Everything that they were responsible for, it was written. Like, I mean, like I'm telling you, did you put your cell phone away? Because if I walked in and I saw your cell phone, then I would go over and be like, why did you check off that you put your cell phone away and it's still in your hand? Like, we don't make, no smoking. That was another thing. No perfume. I didn't allow them to wear perfume in the restaurant because some of them they take a bath in it and then they go over to a table and then a customer doesn't like that. They can be allergic, sensitive to smell. They really should only be smelling what you're cooking in your restaurant. Um, like, but everything. I had a policy and procedure book. Again, I had one of these. It's what I use for everything. Composition book. It's called a communication book. And every day had a date. And everybody, when they came in, had to sign it that I knew you read this book and you read this day, every day, even if there was nothing there, even if it just said Tuesday, November 18th, no messages, they signed off that they opened this book and read it. Um, but if anything was like, oh, somebody called and they have an order, you call them back or whatever. But everything in handwriting, everything. And that might help her with long term memory loss, you know? Hi, guys. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to. Did I take you away from? Hi, Mia. I didn't mean to take you away from Anthony. Um, Jay Leely said Anthony's having a live, and we were like, let's go over and say hello. But I can help you, Jay Leely. I mean, anything with like restaurant policy and procedure, if you need any help, just you could. I hear from Anthony's. Oh my God. I didn't mean to take you guys here. My guys went there and you guys came here. Beautiful. My mother-in-law lived in Florida and she painted amazing things. I have a pelican painting that she painted sitting at my dock in the water in the background. Rico will make a good neighbor. Yeah. I don't know what it is about Florida. You go out there and it's like you become an artist. Oh, he was just testing his new computer. Well, we wanted to come over and say hi. I don't really catch him that much. Hey! Did you give up on did you give up on the computer? We were like, let's go over and say Anthony. Um, and and see what he's up to. How are you? How you doing? This is fun. Hi, KC, that's me. Hi. What do you got going on, Anthony, that you got a new computer? Oh gosh, I new computers and new phones, I just want to be like, ah. Ships in the night. Good to see you. I know you had a wild summer, um, riding your roller coasters, which was great, fantastic. We all were living vicariously through you. Every time I see a roller coaster, it's like in my brain, Anthony, Anthony, Anthony. Does Anthony know about this roller coaster? Like, there's like a really crazy one in Italy. It's like going off a cliff. they just like they just like free fall straight down. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Mia, what are you up to? Diamonds and Doxy was here a little while ago. I don't know if she's still here. It's so nice to have, my diamond painting friends here that I don't get to talk to anymore because we're like so busy with our own channels. And it was nice to see Leanne pop in, you guys pop in. And I know everybody, misses you guys and loves seeing you. Mia, what are you up to? What kind of computer did you get? I just got, what do I have here? I This is my first non-Apple. And let me tell you, I can't get used to it. I can't. I'm just like I'm such an Apple girl, but the camera on the Samsung was so superior to the Apple, and then I was like, "That's it. I have to get rid of the Apple. I can't, and, oh, and my Samsung I have Samsung S23 Ultra. The memory on it is incredible, and videotaping is incredible, but I miss my Apple so much. I miss it. I have a little iPad, but there's no memory left on it. I can't update it anymore. It's freaking cold here. I had a Christmas sweater on a little while ago. It is, and I really think that we're gonna have one of those winters where, it's just, like, really cold and snowy. I think Gabrielle was saying that she had snow already in New York. I didn't see any here in Philly. Oh, I have one of the original MacBooks, and let me tell you, that thing went for 10 years. It never hiccuped. It never gave me a problem. It never stutter stepped. I did exactly what they told me to do. Update it whether you need it or not. And it was, oh God, sometimes I just go in my closet, take it out, hold it, and cry because I miss it so much. It's such a great computer. Oh, that's nice though. I do like the first snow. I do. I do like the winter. I like a change of seasons because I used to live in Florida and like Christmas in Florida, it's just like so strange. It really is. I did go. Did I go last year? Yeah, I did. I went to Florida to see my husband's family. Go watch Ryan Hall. So is Ryan Hall a meteorologist? I could be. I could be blurry. My camera likes to move. You know, my camera also likes to focus on my diamond paintings and animate them. It's so funny. I got up and I just left the camera, you know, the camera was focused on like these faces here, and all of a sudden their eyes start to move. They're like, and if these guys weren't paying attention, they were like, "You gotta go back and look. Your pictures are being animated. They're batting their eyes and all." I have to make a short of that. I have to write it down, right? Make a short of the animated photos during your live where they won't focus in on me now, but especially this one, Chosen, because she's got those big eyes. The camera loves to focus on her like she's a person. It is funny. And I got up, I'm in the background, I'm talking, and she's over here batting her eyes. Bat eyes, I'll remember that. Or what that means. What are you guys working on? Are you working on anything, Mia? I'm sure you are. It buffered a little and got blurry. Oh, okay. Oh, you know why? I'm on my phone still. I'm on Anthony's channel. Well, Anthony's not there anymore, but that's probably why. You guys are so like on this technical stuff. And I'm just so bad with it. I'm just so bad with it. And now I got something playing that I can't stop here. It just does not want to stop. And my video is still uploading. Is it because I am on a live that it's still uploading? What is it with YouTube anymore? Either it uploads very quickly or sometimes it takes days. Ryan Hall. I gotta write him down too. I think I heard his name before. He's a meteorologist. Is he on it? Does he know how to work the all the stuff that they give him to play around with? Oh, I have my winter Mooka from Anthony's event. Still not done. We had this talk here. Still not done. Me and Leanne were doing winter Mooka, and she got hers done. I didn't. And so, being that, I'm working on a Christmas cat painting from DAC. So cute. I saw it on your desk while you were setting up your computer. You know, not for anything, chocolate diamonds. I did that today. I was like, I'm calling this episode Drills and Spills. This there is no editing, so don't pay attention. He is amazing and he helps storm victims who the money he makes in chat. That's great. That's great. I'm going to check him out. I'm writing his name down. Ryan Hall. I really don't, especially living in Florida for a time. And, I really didn't get into the weather because when I moved down there, of course, I moved there and like Hurricane Andrew hit. And then after that, I was just like, that's it. That's it. And then you have this, but you can feel it. You can feel that the weather is going to be very cold this winter. I think so. You can feel it. It's just really coming at us early. And I would love for there to be snow for Thanksgiving. Just a little bit. Like just like, I don't know. I want to feel like I'm living inside of um a painting. A Norman Rockwell, a Thomas Kincaid. That's what I want to feel like. But where are we? Did Ditzy start? Ditzy is getting ready to start. Jay Lee, are you jumping over to Ditsy's? Are you gonna wrench for her? Yeah, she has a guess. It just says Janet. I'm gonna meet you over there. I've been talking for 2 hours, and I just read 2 chapters of Rebecca for my channel, and I'm losing my voice. I can't talk anymore, but I will come over and check on the mukas. Maybe you'll inspire me to take mine out that's hanging on the back of my door and just be a quiet little mouse in the background. And I'm doing the challenge with Lizette about what do you have in your. Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I just found out about that company. Thanks, Casey. That's me. Okay, when does the event start? It's not a new one. It's it's the old one from your last event. Yeah, maybe I will. I love November 1st it started. Oh my gosh. I'm behind on everything. I'm trying to get done my quiet snow. So I took all my canvases out of the closet and I got a good look at what I have going on in there and how many canvases that I have in my stash. And I have about 42 right now. And I'm trying to get through them so that I could want to know by. And I'm going to get through these canvases that I have because they're starting to outlive me. This is all right. No new starts. Okay. Luca. And I will see you there. Are you guys headed over to Ditsy's? I want to find out about this diamond painting company that I just found out about. Mystical Diamonds. I don't know who was painting a mystical diamond painting. It might be from Tammy's Share the Care. I might have seen it and I was like, what the heck is that? Mystical Diamonds. But I think that she's in the UK. Yes, I hear you. Me too. It's the change in weather. It's getting cold and people want to hibernate. Love you too. Love everybody. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. Hit the like button on the way out. We do that. We say that. I don't know why, but I will see you over at Ditsy's if you're going to be there. Let's go find out what's going on with Mystical Diamonds. Anthony, I will catch up with you soon. Bye, Donna. Bye, Mia. Bye, Gab. See you over there. I know you're going to be there. Matt, I know you're going to be there. Jay Lely, I will see her there. Who else is still here? Gail, yes, I'll see you there. And Marty already left. She's there. Michelle, I don't know if you left, but I'll see you there if you're going over. Cheryl, see you there. Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh, Crafting with Mary. Hi, Mary. I think you're one of my new members that won did you win the free membership? Christine left. She went to go eat. Tracy left. Sherry left. So good to see you guys. I will see you on my channel very soon. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thanks for popping in. Nice surprises. Bye.